Live from the tank on the College of Staten Island campus, this is CSI Dolphins basketball, a product of CSI Sportsnet on the ECC Network. This afternoon for you, we have a great game as the College of Staten Island Dolphins host the D'Youville Saints. The Saints come into this game 3-10 and 2-3 in the ECC, and the Dolphins come in 3-10 and 1-3 in the ECC. So a big ECC swing game for both teams today, and the players are warming up currently. So let's talk to you a little bit about what's going on with these two teams. Both teams are coming in on 4-game losing streaks. So obviously, something's got to give. First up for the home team, the Dolphins. Their last game was Friday night, and they took on Damien University, and they lost 79-75 in a close game. The bright spot in that game was J.J. Chestnut with a career-high 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. So great numbers by him. Luis Armas continued his great effort all season long. He had 15 points and 2 steals. Bryce Waterman, he was back in the lineup. He'll be back in there again tonight. Missed a bunch of time with injury. He was 3 for 3 from three-point range for 12 points. No surprise there. He's the single-season leader all time for the Dolphins in three-pointers. And he did that last year in his first season here with the Dolphins. For the season, the Dolphins have been led by Messiah Mallory. Mallory is having a great all-around season. 15.9 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game, 2.5 blocks per game. And what's big for the multi-time ECC Player of the Week last year is his 3.2 assists per game. His assist numbers are up. He's been getting the ball a lot in the paint, and he's instantly been double-teamed or triple-teamed. And that hasn't bothered him too much because he's kicking out just some great three-point shooters. One of them, Luis Armas, the other, Bryce Waterman, both averaging 14.3 points per game. Both have been tremendous from three-point range all season long. You mentioned Chestnut before in his great game on Friday night. He has had a great freshman season so far. The chemistry is there. He and, of course, Messiah Mallory both from Watervliet at senior high school, so they were teammates there. But Chestnut, 9.3 points per game, 5.5 assists per game. And in the last game, Jordan McAllister made his season debut, and he's back in the lineup again tonight. Now, for D'Youville, 3-10 in the season, 2-3 in ECC play. They lost 4 straight, and their last loss was against Notre Dame, Ohio, and it really wasn't too competitive. As they lost 83-57, they let Tylan Crawford go for a double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds. For D'Youville in that last game, though, Latrell Butler, Renard Fontes-Jules, and Willie Conrad, 14 points each. So high-scoring efforts by those 3 stars. The Dolphins off the key in to lock them down. Conrad, he has been pretty solid this season, to say the least. So Willie Conrad, of course, the leading scorer for his team. 16.5 points per game, 6 rebounds. Luke Thiessen, the second leading scorer on the team, 13.5 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. So right now, we are about a minute and a half away from the player introductions. So what we will do for the moment being is we will step aside here, and when we come back, we will give you the starting lineups. Stay tuned, stay right here, a minute and a half till the introduction of starting lineups. Dolphins playing host to the Saints in a big ECC matchup. I'm Nick Durst, and we look forward to a very fun game here this afternoon.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill. Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed ours.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please,
Don't leave. Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Caleb Chapman. Head coach for the Saints is Andy Stark. The assistants are Andre Allen, Michael Brooks, and Nick Seppen.
And welcome back to the tank. And the starting lineups are being announced right now as the Saints will take on the Dolphins. So first, the starting lineup for the Dieuville Saints. Number 2, the 6'5" guard, Nelson St. Louis. Number 3, the 6'7" forward. He is from Brooklyn, New York, Willie Conrad. Number 10, the 6'3" guard. He is a sophomore, Luke Thyssen. Number 12, the guard. He's a senior at 6'2", Latrell Butler. And the 6' guard. He's a freshman. Number 32, Caleb Chapman. Now for your CSI Dolphins. Number 0, the senior guard from Staten Island, New York, Chris Velasquez. Number 1, the junior guard from Newburgh, New York, Jordan McAllister. Number 12, the junior forward from Colony, New York, Bryce Waterman. Number 20, the freshman guard from Watervliet, New York, J.J. Chestnut. And number 23, the sophomore forward from Watervliet, New York, Messiah Mallory. They are coached by T.J. Tibbs, the assistant coach of Kurt Manessy, Orrin McKay Jr., and Steven Diaz. And Dieuville is coached by Andy Stark. His first season, graduated from St. Bonaventure in 2015. So the team is getting set for tip-off here, and we are getting ready to go for the beginning of this game. Should be a good one here this afternoon. And the pregame, of course, was brought to you by McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We are loving it. So as the pregame is coming to an end here, we want to thank McDonald's for being such a great sponsor for us all season long. And we are heading towards the start of the game here. You see Mallory is getting ready for the tip-off. And once again, this is going to be the Saints and the Dolphins. Two teams looking for big wins here in ECC play. And it is time for tip-off, as Mallory is going to go for the tip against Willie Conrad. So let's do that basketball. It is time for tip-off. Here we go. Tip is possessed and won by the Dolphins. J.J. Chestnut with the ball over to Waterman. Waterman to McAllister. McAllister back to Chestnut, who inside to Mallory, and he slams it home. What a way to start the game there as Mallory slams that one in. Gets the crowd going here early on. D'Youville with the ball. Crazy layup attempt. That is good by Latrell Butler. Ties it up. Chestnut and the Dolphins back the other way. Into the corner to Waterman. Waterman wearing the mask to protect his face. Inside to Mallory again. Mallory double teamed. Underneath with the crazy layup. Tremendous job there by him to get the scoring started in this one. 4-2 Dolphins. 4 points for Mallory. D'Youville with the ball. Kicking it around here. Dyson inside. Kicks it out. But there's going to be a foul on the play. So the shot attempt by Nelson St. Louis does not count. St. Louis, his shot attempt does not count. And Latrell Butler will inbound. Butler inbounds to Thiessen. Thiessen pivoting. Looks to drive. Velasquez there with the good defense. St. Louis back to Thiessen. Thiessen kicks it out. Latrell Butler with the ball. He's trapped inside. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Thiessen puts it up. And it rims in and out. Good defense there by the Dolphins. Chestnut back the other way. Mallory wanted the ball. McAllister with the ball now. Shot attempt off the mark. Back the other way. Blocking foul there. When we get a moment, we will take a look at that big dunk to start the game by Mallory. Down the next stoppage. That shot attempt is off the mark by St. Louis. We have a jump ball there. So, take a look at this replay. The way to start the game for the Dolphins. An emphatic slam by Mallory off the great feed there. So, Butler to inbound. Butler inbounds to Conrad. Conrad pulls back. And shot off the mark. Chestnut back the other way. Mallory with the ball to Chestnut. Chestnut drives. Right-handed layup, no good. Dyson with the ball. Dyson takes the three-point attempt. And he gets the lucky bounce. It's good. 5-4 D'Youville. J.J. Chestnut with the ball. Screen from McAllister. Cross court to Velasquez. Velasquez now with the ball. Drives to the lane. Spins back. And makes the shot. Nice job there by Velasquez. Caleb Chapman with the ball. Over to Dyson. Dyson. Dribble. Over to Conrad. Conrad back to Chapman. Chapman to the corner. The three-point attempt is off the mark by St. Louis. Velasquez with speed the other way under the basket and dumps it off to Mallory, who lays it up and in. Great job there by Velasquez to run the court, and nice job there on the finish by Messiah Mallory. Dyson with the ball. Over to Chapman. Chapman in the corner to Conrad. Conrad's three is good. Tied game. Conrad with the big three-pointer. Messiah Mallory with the ball now. Dumps it off to Waterman. McAllister now with the ball. Inside to Mallory. Mallory! Up and in. Counted out of the foul. 10-8. Dolphins. Mallory coming out with great presence here. And 8 points for him early on. We'll get one more look at his early dunk that got it all started as we head into break. We'll be back right after this.
The Kettle Black on Staten Island, a top 5 wing joint in America by Food and Wine magazine. Serving daily lunch and dinner at the bar or on the floor. Perfect for family and group parties with top shelf drink and delicious food. From great times with good friends. Live sports and watch parties. To Staten Island's hottest nightlife. The Kettle Black features live music and DJs weekly. The Kettle Black features daily and nightly food and drink specials. The best Staten Island has to offer is at the Kettle Black. We'll see you there at the Kettle Black, located on 415 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
Welcome back, everybody. Nick Durst here, bringing you all the action here today at the Tank. Early on here, the Dolphins ahead of the Saints, 10-8. Plenty of basketball left to be played, though, with 15:52 left in the first half here. Mallory to the free throw line here after converting the shot attempt. A chance to add on one more point. And he does. So Dolphins out to 11-8 lead here early on. Butler now with the ball. Some crazy dribbling there by Caleb Chapman. And the ball's going to end up now with the Dolphins. Chestnut with the ball. Mallory to McAllister. McAllister drives, kicks it out to Chestnut, over to Velasquez, who's open for three. Off the mark. Back the other way. Conrad into the corner, and Mason Putnam puts it in for three. Good feed there by Conrad, and this time it comes away with the steal. Conrad with the layup attempt after the contact, and it's good. Willie Conrad now puts his team ahead 13-11. Waterman with the ball. He's open, kicks it to Velasquez. Waterman back with the ball, 2-3, but it's an air ball. Back the other way quickly on the outlet passes Butler, who lays it up and in for an easy two. That's going to lead to a timeout to be taken by the Dolphins, so we will step aside. When we come back, more action right here on the ECC Network as we head to break. Saints up 15-11 over the Dolphins.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we are back here at the Tank as action is set to resume here. Dolphins to inbound. David Scully in the game now, and Luis Armas as well. Chestnut, Mallory, Shkolny, Velasquez, Armas. The 5 right now. Quick turnover there. Putnam dishes it over to Butler. Butler across to Conrad. And that three-point attempt is off the mark by Thiessen, off the feed by Conrad. And Velasquez inside now to Mallory, who hits Shkolny in the corner. A little dribble fake, shoots the open 3, but it's off the mark. Nelson St. Louis over to Thiessen. Thiessen back to St. Louis. St. Louis pulls up. Count it. And the foul.
Nelson St. Louis for 2.
Nelson St. Louis for 2. And he goes to the free throw line now to add one more.
Dolphins foul number 20, J.J. Chestnut, his first, team's third.
Third team foul for the Dolphins. Free throw is no good. And Dolphins come back the other way with it. Chestnut with the ball. Inside to Mallory. Mallory double teamed. Unable to convert with the layup. And back the other way comes Putnam. Putnam into the corner there for Butler. Butler across court to St. Louis. And he knocks it down from long range. DeUville now quickly ahead, 20-11. Shkolny, his pass is kicked away by DeUville. So Dolphins will maintain possession. Chestnut to inbound, gives it to Mallory. Mallory back to Chestnut. Chestnut inside, lays it up and in with the left hand. So good two-man game there between Chestnut and Mallory. Chestnut inbounded it to Mallory. Mallory back to Chestnut. Chestnut takes it to the hoop, lays it up and in. Latrell Butler into the corner now for Conrad, who dishes it to Thiessen. Thiessen into heavy traffic and is rejected by Shkolny. Gets the ball back now, puts up another shot, and is fouled by Shkolny. So Thiessen will head to the free throw line for DeUville. That's the fourth foul for the Dolphins. First free throw is good. Interesting to see here. Mallory not inside for the free throw attempt to get the rebound, but it does not matter as that is in. So 22-13 here. Armas for 3. Count it! 3 big points for Armas, as it's now 22-16. Thiessen over to Kevin Thompson, who then kicks it back out to Willie Conrad, and it's off the mark. Chestnut comes by with the board. Inside to Mallory, dangerous pass back to Armas for another 3, just short. And Thompson comes away with the rebound for DeUville. Shot attempt there is no good by Latrell Butler. Dolphins get the rebounds. We're going to have a timeout here, immediate timeout, so we'll step aside. And when we come back, more Dolphins basketball on the ECC network. So right now, we'll step aside. The score right now, 22-16 with the Saints ahead.
My dad was a soccer coach and bought this little book bag. I could sit in the book bag like facing backwards and with like my legs out. So I'd be in his book bag when my dad coaches and the ball's going around. I'm like kicking at the ball in the back. And my dad was like, "We have a prodigy." So he put me into soccer and it just progressed from there. The catalyst was the opportunity to play soccer at a Division II school. On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
And we are back here in the tank. D'Youville ahead, 22-16. Dolphins Shkolny to inbound. Over to Chestnut. Chestnut with the ball. Driving to the basket. And almost turns it over. Into the corner there. And that shot is up and in. As Adafella Fakarade checks in the game and makes his presence felt instantly with that big three-pointer. That is picked off by Chestnut. He's picked off as well. A lot of interceptions here. The intercepted pass then passed out to Willie Conrad, and he slams it home for two. 24-19. That three-point attempt from far out, no good there at Fakarade. Luke Thiessen. Over to number 25, Kevin Thompson, whose shot is no good. Big rebound there, who just entered the game by number 5, Bryson Birdsong, and he lays it up and in. Chestnut now over to Fakarode. Fakarode to Waterman. Waterman step back three, no good. Rebounded by Birdsong. But looks like he stepped out of bounds. Right now for the Dolphins, Mallory, Fakarode, Chestnut, Waterman, and McAllister in the game. McAllister with the ball. Strong defensive presence here this afternoon by Kevin Thompson. Over to Waterman. Waterman is stripped. Conrad comes away with it. Birdsong called for the double dribble. 26-19. Saints ahead. Thompson gonna check out now. Nelson St. Louis checks in for him. Inbound pass to Luke Thiessen. Thiessen to Birdsong. Back to Thiessen. Back to Birdsong. Over to Conrad. Matt. And Waterman came over with the good defense and forced the travel. 9.5 minutes about left here in the game. McAllister with the ball right now. Luis Armas back in the game. McAllister with the ball now. Pulls up. Shots off the mark. Rebounded by Thiessen. Birdsong to the basket. 4 defenders there. And they're going to call a foul on the Dolphins. McAllister, I believe. Coach Tibbs for the Dolphins in disbelief. So about 9 minutes left here in the first half, and the Saints to inbound. That three-point shot attempt off the inbound pass by St. Louis is no good. McAllister lays it up and in. 26-21 with 8:47 left. That one nearly stolen by McAllister. Three-point shot attempt by Birdsong is no good. And Beeson going to get called for the over the back there. Third team foul for D'Youville.
Timeout, Saints.
Saints will take a timeout, so we'll step aside here. And when we come back, we got more basketball for you as we count down to the end of the first half. Saints ahead, 26-21.
Car is damaged? Where you take it is your decision. But insurance companies would like you to think otherwise. While they may have a lot of pull, it may not always be in the best interest of your car. Your car will be fixed right and on time. What insurance company can argue with that?
Call Dependable Auto Body at 718-447-4899.
And we are back here at the tank. Action has resumed. And D'Youville's ahead 26-21. Mallory backing down the defender. Gets stripped but maintains possession. Waterman out the ball. Waterman to the basket. Step back shot, no good, but Mallory with the rebound over to McAllister above the arc. McAllister, a few dribbles in, takes the shot, and it's good. Nice job by Mallory to get the offensive rebound, and a good job there by McAllister to get that shot to fall. Putnam now with the ball. Over to St. Louis. St. Louis is stripped. Armas comes away with the ball. Armas slows it down a little here. Kicks it out to Waterman in the corner. And it's going to be a immediate timeout now off that turnover. So once again, we will step aside, and when we come back, more basketball as we go to break. It's the Saints over the Dolphins, 26-23.
The Kettle Black on Staten Island, a top 5 wing joint in America by Food and Wine magazine. Serving daily lunch and dinner at the bar or on the floor. Perfect for family and group parties with top shelf drink and delicious food. From great times with good friends. Live sports and watch parties. To Staten Island's hottest nightlife. The Kettle Black features live music and DJs weekly. The Kettle Black features daily and nightly food and drink specials. The best Staten Island has to offer is at the Kettle Black. We'll see you there at the Kettle Black, located on 415 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
Nick Durst back here in the tank. Saints ahead 26-23 as the action resumes now. And DeUville with the ball. Putnam to St. Louis. St. Louis dribbles around the court, gives it over to Chase Jenkins. Jenkins to Birdsong. Birdsong back to Putnam. Putnam back to Birdsong. Birdsong's three-point attempt is good. Birdsong taking advantage of some open space there and knocks down the three. Puts DeUville ahead by 6 with 7:05 remaining in the first half. McAllister to the basket and lays it up and in. So a strong move there by McAllister. Putnam over to Jenkins, and then Jenkins, the ball is knocked out of bounds. Latrell Butler to inbound. Gets it in to Willie Conrad. Conrad over to Birdsong, who takes another three-point attempt. That one's off the mark. And Velasquez comes away with the rebound. McAllister with the ball now. Over to Mallory. Back to McAllister. McAllister backing down the defender. Turns around and makes the difficult shot with St. Louis all over him. DeUville ahead 29-27. Butler to Birdsong. Birdsong to number 23, Kevin Thompson. Back to Birdsong to number 3, Willie Conrad. Conrad over to Birdsong. Birdsong takes the three-point attempt. It's off the mark. And Mallory saves it from going out of bounds and gives it to Chestnut. Velasquez to McAllister. Inside pass to Mallory. A lot of contact there. And I believe the foul is on number 5, Bryson Birdsong, for pushing Mallory. Armas to check in now from McAllister. Mallory gets the inbound back to Chestnut. Chestnut momentarily lost his handle there, but turns it over to St. Louis. But St. Louis steps out of bounds. Players in disbelief, but over the black line. Armas now set to inbound, but the Dolphins down 2. The Dolphins had the early lead, but DeUville has taken it and not looked back since. Mallory now with the ball to Armas. Armas to Waterman. Waterman backing down Birdsong, kicks it to Velasquez. Velasquez to the basket. The floater is no good, but Chestnut gets the rebound, kicks it to Armas. His three-pointer is no good. And Birdsong and DeUville come away with the rebound, as St. Louis had the rebound there. Birdsong over to Conrad, back to Birdsong. Over to St. Louis. St. Louis to Butler. Butler to Conrad. His shot attempt is off the mark. Velasquez the rebound. Armas now with the ball to Chestnut. Chestnut to Mallory. Mallory to the basket. Spins off the mark, but Waterman's there for the rebound. His shot attempt off the mark, but he gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. And looks like the clock is 4:20 left on the clock, so we'll get that fixed here. Waterman to take his first free throw attempt here. Dolphins now with the chance to tie this game. Bunch of substitutions here. Waterman's second free throw attempt is good. So 29-28. Conrad into the corner there for Thiessen. Thiessen takes a step in and takes the shot and nails it. Luke Tyson with a big two-pointer. Velasquez, his two-pointer is good. Apologies to Luke Tyson if I have been mispronouncing his game earlier on. Mispronouncing his name. Butler now spins. Shot attempt no good. Fakarode comes away with the rebound for the Dolphins. Waterman to the hoop. His pass into the corner attempt was picked off by Rod Johnson. Tyson with the ball, backing down Armas. His pass to the corner to St. Louis. Now up top, Conrad with the ball. His shot attempt is off the side of the backboard. Dolphins come away with it. Duval up 31-30. Velasquez's shot attempt, no good. But the ball then goes out of bounds, I believe, or you actually have a media timeout and a foul. So we'll get everything sorted out when we come back. We'll step aside here, and when we return, the conclusion of the first half as the Saints lead the Dolphins 31-30 with 2:53 remaining.
Car is damaged? Where you take it is your decision. But insurance companies would like you to think otherwise. While they may have a lot of pull, it may not always be in the best interest of your car. Your car will be fixed right and on time. What insurance company can argue with that?
Call Dependable Auto Body at 718-447-4899.
Back here in the tank, Saints ahead 31-30, and after the foul with the Dolphins in the penalty here, we'll have free throw attempts upcoming by Latrell Butler. 2:53 remaining in the first half. Butler's first free throw is good. So 32-30 now. Rod Johnson's checking in the game for Luke Tyson. The second free throw also good. 33-30 now. Chestnut to the basket. Count it, and the foul. Great job there by Chestnut to make that basket with the contact, and now they got the chance to tie the game here as Chestnut heads to the free throw line. Free throw here by Chestnut. Ties the game. 33-33 now. Dolphins pressing here. And we'll have a timeout by D'Youville.
Saints timeout.
So quick timeout here. We'll step aside quickly as well. Tie game 33-33.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
Back here in the tank, 2:36 remaining in this game. Good one so far. Saints and Dolphins all tied up as we get ready for action to resume and D'Youville to inbound. Conrad with the ball. Over to Rod Johnson, back to Conrad. Conrad back to Johnson. Johnson takes the three-pointer off the mark, but St. Louis gets the rebound. Butler with the ball now. Butler to the basket. Spins around, lays it up and in. Nice job by him there to make that shot. Not an easy one. Coming up on 2 minutes left here. And Mallory with the ball. A lot of traffic there underneath. D'Youville comes away with it. And that three-pointer is good.
Nelson, St. Louis for three.
38-33. Dolphins now with the ball, down 5. And that basket is good. Fayetteville now, D'Youville now with the ball. St. Louis takes the shot, no good. Now Mallory with the ball. But it's stolen by St. Louis. Conrad with the ball. He goes for a wild layup attempt and is fouled. 38-35. Right now, Coach Tibbs having a discussion with the official on the bench. And in the meantime, we'll have the free throw attempts by Willie Conrad. First shot is good. And second one is good as well. So it's now 40-35, 5-point game here with 58 seconds left in the game. Chestnut with the ball. Kicks it to Waterman. Waterman, his shot is good. Difficult two-pointer, makes it count though, 40-37. Looks like we're going to have a turnover here for a backcourt pass. Armas sent to inbound. (40-37). Dolphins with a chance to tie it up here. Mallory gets the inbound pass. Feeds to Chestnut. Chestnut takes the screen from Mallory. Over to McAllister. McAllister to the basket. And the layup is good. Good job there by McAllister. Good defense there. And it forces the travel. 9 seconds left in this game, in this half. Dolphins with the chance to go into it with the lead. They can hold for the last shot, of course. McAllister, quite the pass to Mallory, who finds the wide open Armas, who hits the three, and it's good at the buzzer! What a way to end the first half as Armas buries the three, and the Dolphins will head into the locker room with the 42-40 lead. We will step aside very briefly. As soon as we come back, we will have a special halftime TLC interview with Coach T.J. Tibbs. We'll be right back after this.
My dad was a soccer coach and bought this little book bag. I could sit in the book bag like facing backwards and with like my legs out. So I'd be in his book bag when my dad coaches and the ball's going around. I'm like kicking at the ball in the back. And my dad was like, "We have a prodigy." So he put me into soccer and it just progressed from there. The catalyst was the opportunity to play soccer at a Division II school. On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
TLC halftime report right now. I'm joined by Coach T.J. Tibbs. Coach, what a way to end the first half.
Yeah, our kids fought back. I mean, what an incredibly well-coached team DeUville is. I mean, Andy and the staff are doing a great job. They play hard their whole entire year. And I really think it's two teams that are not reflective of what their record is. Two teams that are struggling right now record-wise, but I think are playing great basketball. And, you know, the DeUville kids are playing hard. They're coached really well, but I'm happy that my kids answered back. But there's a lot of basketball game left.
A lot of game left, but how about the way the game started? Really brought the energy level up here in the building and on the bench. Mallory with the big dunk. What does a play like that do to get the team and the crowd going early on?
I think I'm going to add one more for him. Kid's struggling right now. I mean, there's a lot of expectations for that kid. You know, I got his back like anybody else's back, but kid's struggling right now. He's fighting through a lot that people don't know physically. But for him to get started like that is great for him, but I need more of that. So I told him I don't even remember that you could dunk. So I don't even know if you could touch the backboard. So it was good to see that going for him in the first play.
All right, thanks, Coach. What a way to end the first half. Good luck in the second half. Thank you for your time. 42-40 here at halftime when we come back the second half of this game.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
When your car is damaged, where you take it is your decision. But insurance companies would like you to think otherwise. While they may have a lot of pull, it may not always be in the best interest of your car. Your car will be fixed right and on time. What insurance company can argue with that?
Call Dependable Auto Body at 718-447-4898.
Hi, Meals on Wheels. I'm Marco. I'm a college student, and I volunteer as a driver for Meals on Wheels. I think it's awesome meeting these people. I mean, they're so interesting. They've had so many wonderful experiences in life. Your community helps to raise you up into the person that you become. Meals on Wheels is a great way to give back to that community.
Hobra, a taco joint, Staten Island, where we're proud to have shared our family-first spirit with people from throughout New York City and the world. With indoor dining available both at the bar and on the floor. Or step outside for additional seating and an outdoor bar. Serving beer that's crisp, ice cold, and worthy of a day at the beach. Cocktails that explode with flavor. And great food made with the freshest and healthiest ingredients available. Events feature food and drink specials. Live music. And the best of Staten Island nightlife. Your CSI Student ID saves you 10% on your dine-in order at Hobra. Visit us at 412 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
The Kettle Black on Staten Island, a top 5 wing joint in America by Food and Wine magazine. Serving daily lunch and dinner at the bar or on the floor. Perfect for family and group parties with top shelf drink and delicious food. From great times with good friends. Live sports and watch parties. To Staten Island's hottest nightlife. The Kettle Black features live music and DJs weekly. The Kettle Black features daily and nightly food and drink specials. The best Staten Island has to offer is at the Kettle Black. We'll see you there at the Kettle Black, located on 415 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
Welcome back to the tank, everybody. Nick Durst here on the call. The Dolphins are ahead 42-40 after a thrilling end to the first half, in which they took the lead. Tremendous play at the end there for Armas to get the three-pointer to put the team ahead. As Coach Tibbs said, a lot more game left in this one, though. Taking a look quickly at some of the leaders in the first half. For the Dolphins, McAllister, 10 points in 10 minutes and 43 seconds. Tremendous job there. Mallory was hot early on. He's got 9 points and 7 rebounds. Velasquez has 6 points, and so does Armas, including that big three there to end the first half. For D'Youville, Willie Condrat, 9 points. Nelson St. Louis, 8 points. Luke Tyson, 7 points. Latrell Butler, 8 points. Bryson Birdsong, 5 points. So a very well-rounded attack for sure. 8 turnovers for each team and 18 rebounds for CSI, 15 for D'Youville as we get ready here to start the second half. So the second is underway here as the Dolphins have the 2-point lead to start this one. That shot attempt by Tyson is off the mark. Velasquez with the rebound. Chestnut now drives to the right side, kicks it back to Mallory. Mallory with the mid-range shot, and it's good. Good job there by Mallory, and it's now 44-40. St. Louis with the ball, over to Caleb Chapman. Caleb Chapman dribbles to the basket, turns around, kicks it out to Conrad. Conrad over to Butler. Butler in the corner to Chapman. Chapman drives, kicks it out to St. Louis, whose three-pointer is off the mark as the shot clock was expiring. Chestnut inside to Mallory. Mallory lays it up and in. What a job there by Chestnut to have that court vision to feed it to Mallory. Take another look as Mallory heads to the free throw line. You see here, Chestnut gets the ball, looks up, Mallory's open, who feeds it inside. Mallory takes the contact, lays it up and in. Dolphins now ahead, 46-40. Mallory now to the free throw line. And the shot is good. Dolphins up by 7. Applying some pressure defensively. But D'Youville is able to advance it. Tyson with the ball. Tyson is stripped by Mallory, who gives it to McAllister. McAllister back to Mallory. Mallory gets spun around, kicks it to Velasquez. Velasquez to the basket. Over to Mallory. Mallory back to Velasquez. Velasquez to McAllister, inside to Mallory. And Mallory is fouled. So the foul there against the Saints. Second of the half already. McAllister gets stripped but comes away with it himself and lays it up in. 9-point lead now for the Dolphins, their largest of the game. Crowd's getting into it now at the defense chance. Dolphins looking to go on a major run here early in the second half, but Tyson's three is off the mark. Rebounded and put back in by Willie Conrad. Waterman back the other way. His layup attempt no good and kind of stripped away. And quickly back the other way comes Conrad, who kicks it in the corner to St. Louis, whose three-point attempt rims in and out. Mallory with the rebound, and Velasquez will slow it down. McAllister with the ball in his hand. Over to Chestnut. Chestnut to Mallory. Back to McAllister, now over to Waterman. Waterman is stripped. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. So D'Youville will get the ball. Butler with the ball right now. And the shot attempt by Conrad, the three is no good. Velasquez to rebound. D'Youville unable to score so far here. And that pass to Waterman leaves Waterman on the floor and the ball out of bounds. Dabby Gazmar mopping up the floor right now, doing a good job. One of the Lady Dolphins basketball players here before the inbound pass by Birdsong. A lot of substitution here as Armas will come on for Waterman. Dolphins still applying pressure. Butler to Birdsong over to Conrad. And they advance the ball past half court. Conrad back to Butler. Butler to Conrad. Conrad to the basket. Kicks it back out to Tyson. Tyson spins around, shoots, no good. And the rebound goes to Armas. So good job there defensively by the Dolphins. McAllister now with the ball to the basket, spin around. Birdsong goes down. McAllister gets his own rebound. And they're going to call the foul underneath. So the Dolphins set to inbound now. Armas with the ball. Dribbles with his left hand. And is called for the offensive foul. Birdsong draws the foul. Referee's whistle came apart. We'll see if that impacts the game, but D'Youville inbounds here. And the shot by Butler is good to end the scoring drought. Their first points of the second half, just about 4 minutes in. Chestnut now with the ball. And his dribble handle loses the ball, and it comes back the other way. It's Conrad. Conrad has the ball. Birdsong's three, off the mark. That's going to go long and out of bounds. And we will have a timeout, so we will step aside. And when we come back, some more basketball here at the Tank. As we go to break, the Dolphins are ahead 49-42 over D'Youville.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can. And then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Back here in the Tank, Nick Durst on the call for you here on the ECC Network. Dolphins ahead 49-42 in the second half here. And we have 15 and a half minutes left in this one. It's been a really good game so far. Lots of back and forth, but the momentum is on the Dolphins' side right now, going into halftime and after the first 5 minutes of this half. Waterman's three-point attempt off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Saints basketball. Looks like the ball went down the tunnel, and the referee has retrieved it. St. Louis with the ball. Over to Butler. Butler to Conrad, and he knocks down the three. Big shot there for Conrad. Conrad with the huge three-pointer. Waterman with the ball, dribbling to the basket, kicks it out to an open Mallory for three. No good. But Mallory gets the rebound as it was kicked out by Armas. Inside to Mallory. And it's going to be called for the offensive foul. Rough break there for the Dolphins, but now they're going to overturn it, it looks like. So let's see. We're gonna replay on this at this whole sequence if we can. So you see right here on the replay, Mallory gets the ball. Pretty close there. Pretty close. So now the Dolphins will go to the line here. Mallory looking to take advantage on this one. So Mallory did have the two. We fixed that on our clock, but he misses the extra point attempt there from the free throw line. 51-47. Is the score we have on the scoreboard here. So we'll fix that. Armas to CV. Chris Velasquez no good, but Mallory's there to clean up the glass. And lays it in on the tip back. 53-47. So 53-47, 10:52 left. That three-point attempt is off the mark by Luke Tyson. And Waterman comes over at the rebound. Waterman to the basket, gives it to Mallory, who lays it in. Great job there. And the Saints are a little rattled, so we will take a break here. We'll step aside, and when we come back, it's going to be more basketball action here on the ACC Network. Heading into break, Dolphins ahead, 55-47 over the Saints.
The Kettle Black on Staten Island, a top 5 wing joint in America by Food and Wine Magazine. Serving daily lunch and dinner at the bar or on the floor. Perfect for family and group parties with top shelf drink and delicious food. From great times with good friends. Live sports and watch parties. To Staten Island's hottest nightlife. The Kettle Black features live music and DJs weekly. The Kettle Black features daily and nightly food and drink specials. The best Staten Island has to offer is at the Kettle Black. We'll see you there at the Kettle Black, located on 415 Forest Avenue, Staten Island.
And we are back here in the tank. Dolphins ahead, 55-47 over the Saints as we get set for action to resume here at 13:33 left in the game. So the inbound pass is off, and the clock will start. St. Louis with the ball now over to Mason Putnam. Putnam slowing down the pace here a bit, and he gets tripped up, and that'll be a foul on Velasquez. Putnam gets the inbound pass. He dribbles to the basket now, kicks it out to Condrat. Condrat over to Birdsong, and Putnam puts up a three. It's no good. Mallory gets the rebound. Chest on inside to Mallory, but Mallory cannot finish. Kicks that out there to St. Louis, whose three is no good. Chestnut rebounds. Chestnut dribbling around, gives it to Waterman. Waterman's wide open. Pulls up for an easy two. Dolphins up 10, their largest lead of the game. Putnam with the ball now. Kicks it out to Tyson. Tyson's three, no good. High and off the rim, but rebounded by St. Louis. And another foul on Velasquez. So McAllister will check in now for Velasquez. Just about 12 minutes left here in the game. Dolphins ahead by 10. Birdsong lays it up. No good. Tough attempt. And that shot there is then going to become a foul, looks like. So looks like there was a lot of contact there. And we're going to have immediate timeout to sort everything out. So we'll step aside once again. And when we come back, more basketball. Going into the break here for the immediate timeout. Dolphins ahead, 57-47.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Back here in the tank, Nick Durst on the call for you here on the ECC Network. Dolphins ahead over the Saints, 57-47 as we get set for action to resume here. Messiah Mallory, 20 points for the Dolphins. Incredible performance for him with 12 rebounds, so a double-double. McAllister, 12 points. So good job for him. And for D'Youville, Condrat, 14 points. And he has been tremendous. Butler, 10 points to be second on the team. So we go now with the free throw attempt here from Condrat. First one is good. So Chestnut was the one who picked up that foul that sent Condrat to the line, and he makes both of his free throws. Chestnut over to Mallory. Mallory back to Chestnut. Chestnut into the corner, and Armas puts up the three, but it's no good. Birdsong comes over with the rebound. Putnam now, the ball handler. He swings it to St. Louis. St. Louis, his shot attempt no good. Mallory with the rebound. Chestnut with the ball to Armas. Armas inside to Mallory. Mallory double team, kicks it back out to Armas. Armas to a wide open Chestnut, who drains the three-pointer. What a job by J.J. Chestnut to put the Dolphins ahead 60-49. That three-pointer by Tyson is good. It answers it. Mallory spins around, kicks it out to Armas. Armas back to Chestnut. And Chestnut to Mallory, to Waterman, who puts up the three, but it's no good. That shot attempt is going to be going down as a foul. So Tyson will head to the free throw line. Or actually, not Tyson, excuse me. It's going to be Condrat will go to the free throw line.
Dolphins foul number 10, Luis Armas, his third, team's fifth.
So, second shot attempt, no good. So they come away with just one there. Chestnut now with the handle. Kicks it over to Shkolny in the corner. Shkolny has not played many minutes here. Shkolny to Chestnut. Chestnut dribbles to the basket, left-handed layup, tough, and in, off the glass. Three-point attempt there by Condrat is no good. Chestnut here. Being defended closely by Kevin Thompson. McAllister now. Dribbles to the basket. St. Louis all over him, and he is fouled. So McAllister will go to the free throw line here. Looking to make this a 10 and then an 11-point game. Dolphins ahead 62-53 here with 9:27 remaining in the game. So McAllister gets ready for his first free throw here. First free throw is good. McAllister now with the second shot, and that is good as well. So McAllister now adding to it another great game for him here in his second game back of the season, 13 points. So Dolphins ahead now 64 to 53. Getting fixed up with the official scoring here. Armas with the ball to Chestnut. Chestnut for three. Chestnut's roasting on an open fire. JJ knocking at your door. Although it's been said many times, many ways, JJ Chestnut for three. And now the Dolphins force a travel. So tremendous job there by the Dolphins and Chestnut to get that three-pointer and then force the travel. So 67-53 is the official score here. Shkolny in the corner for three, no good. Rebound on McAllister, but he will lose it as it goes out of bounds. So D'Youville now with the ball. The shot attempt from the corner is off the mark, and that's going to go out of bounds. So everything synced back up now on our scoreboard, 67-53, with 8:29 remaining in the game. The inbound pass, and no good there from Tyson. Thompson for three. He buries it. They needed that, and they got it. Shkolny in the corner to Armas. Armas for three, and it's good. Louis for three. Makes it 70-56. The Dolphins ahead. That three-point attempt off the mark by Thompson, and Chestnut rebounds. Chestnut back to Shkolny now. Shkolny with the ball. Looking for the screen, gives it to McAllister. McAllister dribbles. Armas to Chestnut. Chestnut to Armas, but they lose it. And that ball goes out of bounds. So Dolphins up here, 70-56. We're going to have a media timeout, so we will step aside. And we come back. The conclusion of this thrilling game so far. Dolphins ahead right now, 70-56, as we head into the break.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades. It was my sophomore indoor season. It was the first year with our new head coach. And he comes in and he's like, we could be a national contending team if you guys work hard. And I heard him and I was like, well, I want to be a national champion. I want to be an All-American. And I bought in because he bought into our team. And I qualified to go to indoor nationals. I decided I wanted it, so I went and grabbed it.
Back here in the tank, Nick Durst on the call for you this afternoon on the ECC Network. Dolphins ahead 70-56 right now. Armas hitting some big threes. Chestnut hitting some big shots. Mallory leading the way with 20 points. And the Dolphins are ahead here, 70-56, with 7:24 remaining in the game. Inbound pass ends up going out of bounds there. See what happens here as Chestnut is ready to inbound it. Looking for an open player. Gives it to Armas, who's open for three. And it rims in and out, but Armas is going to go to the free throw line for 3 free throw attempts. That foul goes against Butler on the shot attempt. So 3 shots upcoming here for Armas. First one is good. Second one good as well. And the third one is good. So 3 the hard way. Armas makes all 3 free throws puts Dolphins ahead 73-56 with 7:17 left in this one. That shot is no good, and the putback attempt by Kondrat also no good. McAllister with the ball. Over to Mallory. Mallory to Chestnut. Chestnut shoots that, and it's good. Dolphins really turning it on now. Up 19 points here with 6:47 left in the game. St. Louis with the ball. Kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson's three-point attempt is good. Huge shot there for Kevin Thompson. When he needed it most, he made it. J.J. Chestnut to Mallory. Mallory to McAllister. McAllister to the basket, spins, and he lays it up and in. Beautiful job there by Jordan McAllister. Birdsong to Butler. Over to Thompson, but Thompson is pushed. So it's going to be a foul. Dolphins up 77-59. Butler inbounds. Gets it back from St. Louis, takes a three-point attempt. It's an air ball, but Kondrat is there to get it, and he lays it in. McAllister out there looking for the ball, but Mallory's got it right now. Mallory backing down and gets stripped. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with D'Youville University. Inbounded. And that shot is good. Count it, and the foul. Great job there by Nelson St. Louis to take the contact and make the basket. D'Youville needs all the points they can get right now, and it really helps to get some attempts to score points when the clock is stopped. And that's what's going to happen right now as St. Louis goes to the free throw line. St. Louis ready to shoot. And the shot is good. Armasada inbounds with D'Youville showing pressure. They get the inbound pass to Mallory. Mallory gets it back to Chestnut. Chestnut over to Mallory. They advance it past half court. And that ball is into the backcourt. And they're going to call the Dolphins for a backcourt violation. So D'Youville now with a chance to make this a 10-point game if they make a three. Birdsong to the basket, strong. Count it, and the foul. So Birdsong goes to the line now with the chance to make it a 10-point game. 77-66. The Dolphins ahead. The Dolphins are going to call for a timeout, so we will step aside briefly. And when we come back, the free throw attempts will be upcoming. So Dolphins ahead 77-66.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
back in the tank here as we get ready for the free throw attempts here from Birdsong, who had a tremendous layup there with the contact and now have the chance to make this a 10-point game. 5:06 remaining here in the game. Free throw is good, so it's a 10-point game once again. Chestnut getting trapped a bit. Gives it to Velasquez. Velasquez to the basket. Picks it outside to Waterman, but pass was too hard to handle and it goes out of bounds. McAllister checks in now for Waterman. Thompson now with the ball. Thompson's shot attempt is no good. And Velasquez with the rebound. Chestnut over to Velasquez. Velasquez down. Takes it to the hoop. Kicks it out to McAllister. McAllister back to Chestnut. Chestnut with 10 seconds on the shot clock takes the screen from Armas. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Mallory backing down the defender out to Velasquez, who has to put up the three, and he drains it. It's a CV3. Chris Velasquez with the big three as the shot clock was nearing expiration, and the Dolphins are ahead 80-67. The three-point attempt by St. Louis is no good. Birdsong gets the rebound. He goes to the basket and is emphatically blocked by Mallory. Velasquez now. Dolphins got numbers. Mallory is fouled. Would have tore the house down here if he made that dunk. We talked to Tibbs, Coach Tibbs at halftime. He said, I want another dunk from Mallory. Forgot if he knows how to do it. He takes the dunk, but we got to be careful here now to make sure Mallory doesn't get a technical foul. So settling things down here. We'll see here on the replay where the foul was. And you could be the judge of, of what you want to see here. So we'll play it now for you. The referees are discussing. There's the foul. And then somebody gets in Mallory's face, maybe Thompson. So I think he's going to get a technical foul. And we'll see. Hopefully the cooler heads prevail. But big for the Dolphins here, up 80-67. And 3:42 left in the game. D'Uvo has 2 timeouts left, one timeout left, and the Dolphins have 2. So we'll see if that comes into play here at all. Officials discussing everything with Louis Matrone and Joseph Foreman manning the stats today. Dynamic duo. Antino Cruciata doing a great job on the scoreboard. Pat Fleming and Nick Bavona over there as well, along with Sal Caruso and Andrew Rotundo. And Sean Fitzpatrick is back, making his return to action here today on the camera. So a great crew here with us this afternoon. Once we get official word from the public address, Andrew Rotundo, I'll relay the message to you about where the fouls are going to be here. What we do know, though, is that Kevin Thompson was the one who committed the foul to send Mallory to the line, we believe. But we do know that Joe Foreman over there is all over it. He'll make sure everything gets into the scoreboard properly. So we'll see here what the announcement is as we continue to wait official word. So what we do know is that Mallory will be going to the free throw line. For how many shots? Beyond the initial 2, we don't know. Not sure if there was a technical foul assessed at this point. So it looks like Thompson with the initial foul, Mallory to the free throw line. Mallory and Thompson each assess the technical foul. According to the official scorer. So Mallory's first free throw attempt is no good. .13-point game here with 3:42 left. Mallory goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line there. So let's see if that comes back to haunt the Dolphins. Thompson, the ball carrier. He dishes it to Birdsong, who puts up a 3 from way beyond the arc. It's no good. Dolphins rebound. And Chestnut back the other way. Chestnut inside to Mallory. Mallory kicks it out to Armas. Armas driving to the basket on a spin move. Lays it up and in! What a job by Armas to make that tremendous layup. The shot attempt by Thompson is way off, and McAllister rebounds and dishes it to Chestnut. And while we got a moment here, we'll take a look at that tremendous sequence there for Chestnut before we see the free throws here. So, see if we can get that queued up for you. And here it is. Armas with a lot of dribbling there and nice spin move and lays it in with the right hand. Chestnut now to the line. Free throw is good. 83-67 now with 2:50 remaining. Second free throw, no good. D'Youville's Thompson comes away with it. He gives it to Kondrat, who has 19 points. Kondrat kicks it out to the corner to St. Louis, who then drives. And nice job by him there to lay it in off the backboard. McAllister now with the ball over to Armas. Armas is fouled. So, with D'Youville already with 10 fouls now, Armas automatically goes to the line.
Saints foul number 3, Willie Kondrat, his 4th personal foul.
Birdsong having a chat with the official. His coach, Andy Stark, says, get away from the official. Armas's first free throw attempt is off the mark, which is very rare for him. Things are getting a little testy down low right now between the two teams. Armas' second attempt from the free throw line. That's good. Dolphins ahead right now, 84-69 with 2:24 remaining in the game. Dolphins come away with it. Armas has the ball. No need to press here with the big lead. And we got a foul. So,
Saints foul number 3, Willie Kondrat.
Willie Kondrat fouls out of the game. replaced by Sharif Kanut in the game. Sharif Kanute making his first appearance today, and JJ's first free throw is good. Really strong performance here by many Dolphins. 4 Dolphins today with over 15 points. Chestnut, one of them. Chestnut, 17 points. Mallory, 20. Armas, 15. And McAllister, 16 points. Thompson here to the basket. Turnaround move. Layup. Rims out. No good. 1:55 remaining in the game. Chestnut with the ball. McAllister. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dolphins, no need to rush it. Over to Chris Velasquez, who passes it to McAllister's three-pointer's no good. Butler stripped by Velasquez. Velasquez going to slow it down here. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Expect the Dolphins to use a lot of this time if they can. McAllister to Velasquez. Velasquez holds. 1:11 left. 1:10. The clock is ticking down. D'Youville needs to get a turnover here or start fouling. And JJ Chestnut for 2. And he's going to go to the free throw line, and that's going to do it here. Chance to make this a 20-point game here with 1 minute left, and the Dolphins are going to win it. We'll have a timeout. But looks like the Dolphins committed a technical foul. So we'll get a free throw here by Nelson St. Louis. And it's no good. He'll take another shot here, though. And that one's good. So 88-70 now. Chestnut to the free throw line. Good job here by the Dolphins to bounce back after 4 straight losses and come away victorious in this one. Tremendous effort by the team. Got the lead to end the first half on the Armas 3, and they just really did not look back. So Butler here, 55 seconds left. He is blocked by Shkolny. Good job there by Shkolny defensively. Velasquez picks it off. 50 seconds about here. Dolphins will probably try to use as much clock as possible here. Velasquez holding on here. 35 seconds till victory for the Dolphins. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Velasquez gets blocked. So we got 26 seconds left in this one. And Velasquez to inbound with 4 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see if the Dolphins take the violation. Armas for 3. It's good. One more there for Louis to end it. And that layup attempt is no good. Vargas with the rebound. And he gets fouled. What a game here today. McAllister, 16 points. Armas, 18 points. He has been great. Mallory, 20 points, and Chestnut, 21 points. 10 seconds left here. And this is going to be the end here. And the Dolphins come away victorious, 92-70. Tremendous job by the Dolphins. So, a big win for the Dolphins. And we're going to have a post-game interview here shortly. But again, Mallory, 21 points, 13 rebounds. Armas, 18 points, 5 rebounds. Chestnut, 21 points, 5 rebounds. And McAllister, 16 points, 5 rebounds. So stay right here. I'm going to get in position here, and we're going to have a post-game interview momentarily with J.J. Chestnut. Chestnut with a great game. 21 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. All right, I'm here with our TLC Physical Therapy player of the game, J.J. Chestnut. JJ, this is just your season, you know, December through January, the Chestnuts are roasting an open fire, but you are roasting the competition here. Career high 27 points on Friday, and then you followed up here with 21.7 assists. What a game. How do you feel now? You're breaking the losing streak. Tremendous team effort today.
I'm feeling really good. I mean, we've been working really hard every week in practice, every day in practice. So to come out here and get a win is great.
Great. So it's a total team effort here today. You guys are trailing. You were part of that big play at the end of the first half for Armas to hit the open three. You, McAllister, Armas, and Mallory all in double figures, all over 16 points. What does that tell you about the grit about this team and the skill set that you all have?
One thing about us is even when it looks really bad, we're just going to keep fighting. Coach says no matter what happens, no matter the scoreboard, no matter what's going on in the game, just keep fighting, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep fighting.
All right, you kept fighting for sure, and you came away with a big victory. Congratulations. Go enjoy the game.
Thank you so much.
So that's going to do it here from the tank here today. Dolphins come away with the tremendous victory to snap a 4-game losing streak. That was J.J. Chestnut, the TLC Physical Therapy player of the game. Thank you for watching our game today. I'm Nick Durst, and we will see you next time.